Welcome to another episode of All Stars. In today's video, the top ranked team of The Undertaker is going to take on the ninth ranked team of Hulk Hogan. Undertaker is finally performing as per his potential in this tournament, but Hulk Hogan with a scoop slam very early on against The Undertaker, who doesn't reverse the first finisher, but it does negligible damage to The Undertaker. That's how it should be, because it's The Undertaker. Insane amount of resilience, insane amount of endurance from this man, The Undertaker. He performed pretty terribly in the previous tournament. He was number 6th in the first round table of version wars for some reason. He should have been better, but I don't control things. There's press from Hollywood Hogan, who has had a very bad tournament so far. Like, he got eliminated with a single finisher in the first match. But let's see what happens here. Undertaker with the reversal of the heavy attack on the floor. Undertaker wanted to go for a heavy grapple, hasn't gone for a finisher yet. Hogan wanted to go for the scoop slam. That didn't work for Undertaker. And now he's going to try it again. Hulk Hogan will try to go for the leg drop. That gets reversed. Undertaker now has 2.5 finishers. He's very close to having a signature too. Double hand choke slam also doesn't get reversed. Undertaker finally gaining some momentum in this match. He was very close to having a signature. He wants to go for a cover instead. And Hulk Hogan is going to get out at 2. So Hulk Hogan, one more move and he would have had a super finisher probably, if you are connected with the signature in the first place, but you get the point. Now Hogan, who reversed a finisher of the Undertaker 03, is going for a headbutt. Now Undertaker 09 is going to be tagged in. Hogan, probably the strongest versions of both men. Undertaker 09 was obviously much better than Hollywood Hogan. To current fans and to the older fans, Hollywood Hogan would be better. So it's very subjective. This match is not about the eras in the end of the day. It's all about the best stars. I just wanted to say something I said. Undertaker wants to go for the tombstone. He gets reversed. Undertaker is stunned on the ropes. Otherwise, he would have been hit with a scoop slam into a leg drop, courtesy of Hollywood Hogan, who wants to go for a back suplex. Connects on the Undertaker. This usually doesn't happen. Undertaker taking so many moves in quick succession. One of the better wrestlers in the game gets big booted in the face. Hogan with the cover, American Badass. Now it's the Ministry Taker is going to save him. Hollywood Hogan has been on a roll so far in this match. Hogan might want to go for the leg drop. Undertaker recovered. Like I said, one of the strongest wrestlers in the game. So is Hogan, but Undertaker is on a different level when it comes to endurance and defense. Now Hogan wanted to go for a scoop slam. Undertaker with the dodge. Finally, a tombstone connects on Hulk Hogan, probably the first finisher given by Taker in this match. Goes for a cover. Hollywood Hogan will try to save him. Referee might get hit, and he does get hit. Undertaker is very confused on what he wants to do. Referee's down. The AI got stuck and a sidewalk slam. It's a backbreaker, tilt-a-whirl backbreaker from Hogan. Hogan's current version, is it supposed to be? Is it supposed to be the old version? Because O2 has longer hair, or just a bandana, you never know. And now Hogan wanted to go for something. Undertaker just stopped him. I think it was a bad collision. And Undertaker now ducks underneath, draining the stamina of the big man, gives him a big boot, gives him a taste of his own medicine. Undertaker, I thought he was going for a tag, but he just lifted him back up. The best pure striker apparently wanted to go for a punch, gets hit with the choke slam instead. They are just copying each other at this point, but it is a given that these two people are from the same era, so they are kind of similar. They started off like 6 years apart, so it's not that big of a difference. It's not the difference between Roman Reigns and the Undertaker. Undertaker started in 90s. Hogan started in like, sorry, Roman started in like 2010. So that's the difference we are talking about. Undertaker also started in 1988ish, but he became mainstream in like 90s. So that's what I'm talking about. Hogan could have trained in 70s. I do not know. Hogan with a big lariat. Undertaker stuck. And cheap shot also dropped the Undertaker. So that was something that needs to be taken care of. That should be noted actually, not taken care of. Hogan wanted to go for a tag, but Hollywood Hogan wasn't in position. So he's going for a leg drop. Working the arms of Undertaker. Hogan could be taller than the Undertaker. I'm not sure. He's heavier. I'm sure because he was rider. Leg drop on the Undertaker. Might not use his resilience because American Badass is going to save him. Undertaker is very close to being eliminated. The 09 version. The strongest two versions are still standing, but in terms of rating, 09 is the strongest. Vegeta suffered due to Undertaker not performing well enough. And now a well done move from Hogan. Undertaker is down. Ministry Taker is tagged and he might want to go for the spinning tombstone, a dodge by Hogan. A couple of good dodges in this match so far. One by the Undertaker, one by Hogan. Goes for a cover, dirty pin. Undertaker just throws him away. He can go for the tombstone. He is very slow on that. Undertaker now is going to be taking the turnbuckles. And Hogan will have... Okay, I thought he will have both signature and finisher, but he needs to go for one more move here. Now he will choking him with the elbow, I'm pretty sure. It could be something else. The collision in this game isn't very great. Hogan now has a signature and a finisher, and Undertaker is in big trouble. It's a Ministry Taker. This is the strongest Undertaker in terms of offense, but he can't take a lot of moves. So that's the catch here. The team of Undertaker is pretty balanced, but if he can't connect with the finishers, there's no chance he's winning. Now Hogan want to go for leg grapple or leg attack something. Undertaker caught him. He still gets reversed. Undertaker's not having a good day in this match. Big boot gets reversed. Tombstone also gets reversed. Now scoop slam from Hogan. If this gets reversed, it's going to be good for Taker, but it doesn't. Undertaker's taking a lot of damage on his head, which is not good. Most of Hogan's moves are targeted towards the head. Undertaker needs to be careful. Both versions of Taker locked out and now gets dragged and thrown face first on the turnbuckles. So Undertaker is just taking damage on his head. Now it's red. Undertaker is in big trouble. The strongest version has taken so much damage, on whom a lot of offense depends on. Hogan wanted to kick the Undertaker in the chest. Undertaker still doesn't go for a finisher. He wants to go for a scoop slam. And they're just going to use each other's moves today. And that was a terrible leg drop from the Undertaker. I know that's not how Undertaker does it, but the game needs to be a lot more careful about at least the important wrestlers. And I think Hogan reversed the suplex attempt from the Undertaker. Chop blocks him to the mat. Undertaker still recovering very quickly. So that's a good sign. But one more leg drop and he's out. Turns him around. Rear grapple. Back suplex gets reversed. Punch to the face into a bulldog from the Undertaker. Now Undertaker 98 needs to go for a tombstone. He is still grappling Hogan. And Hogan hasn't wasted any time in this match so far. Hogan 2 is almost at full health. No damage taken on the body. But Hogan made a mistake and now American Badass is going to be tagged in. He has a finish and a signature. Wanted to go for the choke slam. That was very slow. And now that's his finisher we are talking about. Connects with the last ride on Hogan 2, who's not going to be healthy anymore. Thanks to the last try from the Undertaker. Hogan was a bit too late on the save, but he still manages to help his partner kick out. He didn't need to come in because Hogan was at full health, but I think there is a check in the code of the game that makes them come in the ring after their teammate doesn't kick out at one or something like that. I could be wrong once again. Undertaker wanted to go for the same move too many times, and Hogan also made a similar mistake, and now Undertaker with the upper hand. He has a signature. He needs to go for it. He shouldn't stop here. Undertaker again wants to go for a whip. Might want to go for a double team. Tags in Undertaker 09. If he lands two moves, he is going to have both signature and finisher. Undertaker is going to the middle rope. If this connects, Hogan is going to most likely be stunned. He's not stunned, but Undertaker does have a signature and a finisher. Undertaker goes for a cover for no reason. Hogan, very, very late in the kick out. I was expecting a kick out at 1. That's how I had hopes from Hogan. Hollywood Hogan gets punched in the face. Hogan wanted to go for the scoop slam. Undertaker with the arm wrench. And just drops him. Doesn't go for a leg drop. No, nothing. Just drops Hogan. Hollywood Hogan versus the American Badass. pretty similar in terms of character development for both men. Heel versions. I know this is not the heel version, but you get the point. Or was Big Evil heel? Could be. I do not know. I was not born at that time. I was born in the year this version is from. Undertaker now still doesn't want to go for the choke slam. He can go for the super choke slam from that position, but he wants to go for the regular grapple. Hogan with a big knee, which he learned from his good friend Harley Race. They are not good friends, but you get the point. Hogan now just punching punching the face of Undertaker. Undertaker is very close to having a signature which he wasted, by the way, instantly recovering. Big boot knocks out Undertaker 03. Undertaker 09 going to go for a tombstone. He got reversed. Hogan now has a super finisher. I think he had it before he reversed that. Undertaker's in big trouble. He is being carried. Gets thrown onto the ropes. Stun gun. I think Hogan wants to go for the super finisher. He is getting him in position. But Undertaker 09, he won't stay down for long. Hogan tags in the current version of Hogan. I think so. It's current. Undertaker with a good mid running attack. Last ride from Taker on Hogan. Finally, all versions of Hogan have taken enough damage. It's 2v3 for The Undertaker, but if anyone can do it, it's The Undertaker. He is one of the most clutch wrestlers in the game, and Undertaker 09, he can do a lot. But since I've said that now, I have low hopes. Undertaker, close line to the back, just drops him, goes for a cover. Hogan's not going to use resilience, I'm pretty sure. Instead, he gets enough meter for a signature. And if Undertaker gets hit with it, it's going to be bad for Undertaker. Undertaker now, will he go for the super choke slam? No, he just wants to choke him in the corner. Undertaker 09, cheering his partner up. Moral support, because I'm not expecting good things from him. Undertaker 09 has performed in a few clutch situations for the PG era, but hasn't been good in general. Undertaker wants to go for the choke slam. If this connects, it's going to be good for Undertaker, but it didn't, so it's bad. It's really bad. Now, at this point, if Hogan goes for a big boot, Undertaker is going to be in big trouble. He's lucky that he didn't go for it, and now he's going to tag in the person who has a super finish. Undertaker has a finisher. He can catch the person mid-air or mid-run for the spinning tombstone. Undertaker needs to go for it. He doesn't go for it. The spinning tombstone not being hit in this match is pretty bad for the odds of the Undertaker. Undertaker again wants to go for a grapple. Hogan can't go for the scoop slam into a finisher because Undertaker 09 is laying there, and I think that will break the run momentum. Hogan 02 has been tagged in. He has two finishes. Let's see what happens here. Hogan wanted to go for a big boot. The weird kick to the face. It's not a big boot, but the commentator likes to call it the big boot. So I just will follow suit. And Undertaker once again draping foot choke from the Undertaker. I think that got reversed. That got reversed. That was a very delayed animation. Sometimes the game shocks me. So that's good. There's still some unexpected factors, unique factors in the game. Hogan is focusing on the wrong Undertaker because he has a lot of health. If you mess with him, if he hits you with a choke tombstone, it's going to be bad for you. Big clothesline drops the Undertaker though. Now, let's see if Hogan goes for the super finisher. He doesn't. He wants to go for the scoop slam on just a double team. He went for nothing of those things. Undertaker is going to have him in the corner. Elbow to the face of Hogan. The corner moves have been the most efficient moves for the Undertaker today. Only two tombstones, two last rides have been hit in this match so far. Okay, that's actually, I'm wrong. Sorry. One tombstone, two last rides have been hit in this match. Two have gotten reversed, so to his credit. The Undertaker again wanted to try his luck way too many times. Undertaker needs to go for the spinning tombstone. Big boot fails to land, but a reversal of a grapple. And now Undertaker is close to having three finishes. If he would have gone for that signature, he could have had a good chance. But now Undertaker is in big trouble. Hogan has a signature and a super finisher there. So it's not looking good for the Undertaker. Cheap shot from the Ministry Taker that actually aggravates Hogan, and he finally goes for the scoop slam into a leg drop. Obviously doesn't knock out Undertaker 09. One of the best in the game, and that was a very surprising kick out. Kicks out at one. I thought he has taken two finishes, but apparently he hasn't. He's taken only one. He could have taken a signature. That's why he kicked out so easily. Elbowing the face of Taken at this point. Good idea. Just damage the head of the Undertaker. It's good strategy. Undertaker still doesn't want to go for the tombstone. Goes for the flatliner. Busts open Taker. Taker is distracted. Hogan might, if he would have gone for the big boot, it would have been over for Undertaker 09. Could not have been, but you never know. Hulk Hogan, why isn't he saving his partner? But Hulk Hogan kicks out on his own. Another flatliner from Taker. Ministry Taker was a bit too late on the cheap shot, otherwise he would have landed Hogan in big trouble. This is a tombstone, and this is a tired tombstone. This is not going to get reversed for the second time. And Hogan has been knocked out. It's O2, who was the healthiest at one point, is the first person to get knocked out in this match for the team of Hogan. Undertaker 03 has already been eliminated, but that's his job. He hits those quick last rides, gets eliminated, and it's the job of 98 and 09 to eliminate the remaining versions. That was the strategy in previous year's tournament, and they finished first in that year. So why not? They didn't win it. Evolution won it, but they still only lost one and won eight. I think they lost to Rated RKO, who is not a thing in this year's game. Unfortunately, because Edge isn't there in WWE. Undertaker wanted to throw Hogan back in. Ministry Taker gets thrown back in. So does that count as a ring in and he can't come in to save? If that does, it's not good. And that's the wonky leg drop from Taker. Fortunately, it doesn't get reversed second time. Elbow drop gets reversed. This is one of the easier moves to reverse in the game. Knee lift. Hogan has taken a lot of damage to his face. Oliver Hogan. Which is very surprising because I thought he didn't take a lot of damage. Now Undertaker has also been busted open. He wants to drag him to the center of the ring for the finisher. Doesn't look like a good plan. Undertaker 09 has been coming back to his feet very quickly. Running DDT, one of the best moves in the game. One of the quicker moves. Intercepts the momentum with a pinfall. I don't hate the idea. If he uses his resilience, that would have been good. But Hogan kicks out without it. Hulk Hogan's kind of version was very confident that he was going to kick out. I wouldn't have been. But it's the AI. They know better. Undertaker 09 gets reversed. Smart tag from Hogan. He does have a signature and a finisher. Undertaker is in big trouble at this point. Undertaker is going to get dragged to the center of the ring, but will Undertaker recover? Is the big question. He does recover. Hogan wants to go for the big boot. He's whipping him for that. If he doesn't go for it, it's going to be very surprising. He goes for the big boot. Doesn't knock out Undertaker 09 now. He's going for the leg drop. Gets caught with the possum pin. Amazing stuff from the Undertaker. Hogan doesn't have resiliency, but fortunately he didn't take a finisher prior to that. Otherwise he would have been out. Arm drag gets reversed. Undertaker has the opportunity. He should have gone for the tombstone. He doesn't go for it. Still dangerous Undertaker 98, who needs to do a lot of stuff in this match. Big knee to the face. I think that's a BL hammer to the face of Undertaker 98, who wastes his instant recovery because he didn't get any upper hand from that. He didn't hit a finish after that. And now Hogan, I think he wants to go for the scoop slam. I was going to say he's going for the tag. He didn't go for it. Leg drop, tag gets reversed. Undertaker survives. Dropkick misses. Wants to go for the cover. Undertaker 09 isn't coming in to save him. He does come in to save him. Undertaker 90 kicks out regardless of the save. Dropkick, finally a reversal. Undertaker 98. He was about to get him, but he didn't, and gets hit with a back breaker. If that tombstone would have hit, Hogan would have been knocked out, I'm pretty sure. Because tombstone is one of the strongest moves in the game. Now, since it's so targeted towards the head, it should count towards a quicker knockout. Now, finally, Undertaker 90 with the reversal. Wanted to go for a whip, gets reversed, thrown into his own corner, gets clotheslined. Hogan smartly goes for the scoop slam into a leg drop, and Undertaker doesn't look like he's going to be outstanding at the time of he's going to connect. Undertaker 98 survives. That is going to be very crucial. But he is going to use resiliency now at any point, yes, he does use resiliency. Undertaker needs to do something. One tombstone each for Hogan, and he is done. But Undertaker hasn't hit a lot of tombstones in this match. That has been a recurring problem with Undertaker in this year's game. Hollywood Hogan wanted to go for scoop for the leg drop. Undertaker again very quick on the recovery. Big boot that also doesn't knock out the Undertaker. Hogan has a super finisher. Oh, that's going to be bad if this connects. Undertaker didn't get knocked out. Interesting. But that is going to be the end of Undertaker 90. Undertaker 98 is not human. Undertaker is not human in general, and he recovers and gets kneed in the face. I hoped he would have gone for the DDT. That would have been faster. But regardless, that was insane. That is some Cody Rhodes level stuff. Cody Rhodes did survive a super finish and two finishers. Undertaker's cheap shot helps Undertaker 98. And now that's going to knock out Hogan. It's 1v2. Undertaker 98 at it again. Hollywood Hogan doesn't have a finisher or a signature. He's not remotely close to it. Even if he reverses one, it is going to be of no avail. But Hogan stuns the Undertaker yet again. Undertaker might get knocked out with a regular move because he's so damaged. This has been an impressive effort from the Undertaker. It's a Cody Rhodes level effort from the Undertaker, and that was semi-finals in which Cody Rhodes did that. If you want to watch it, it's going to be third last video and version lost. Evolution were upsetted by the team of Cody Rhodes. Undertaker once again is not going for his finisher, but he reverses a big slam move, or could be a backbreaker. Undertaker needs to go for a finisher here. He wants to go for the old school move. This is the first time he's connected with a signature that's not a last ride in this match. Undertaker tripped, I think, because Undertaker 09 recovered or came back to the apron, and that is going to cause problems for the Undertaker. So Undertaker 09 kind of did an assist, and now he caused problems for Undertaker 98. Clothesline from Hogan. Hogan has been very quick in this match. He has been putting in a fight. It always looks like Hogan has an upper hand, but now at this point, Undertaker has a clear upper hand. Two wrestlers remaining. Both of them have a finisher. Undertaker 90 might have a second finisher now. And the longer 98 stays in, 09 will have a finisher. I don't know how that works, but he still gets a finisher. Now Hogan again is going to stun the Undertaker. He goes for a cover. This might be the end of 98. Finally. Yes, finally. Undertaker 98 gets knocked out. A good effort. Match-winning effort. It could be if he actually wins. Undertaker 09 needs to go for that finisher, that tombstone, which is 100% going to knock Hogan out. Hogan has recovered on the apron. Both men want to go for a similar move. Hogan doesn't have a finisher still, but he has been on the offense for such a long time that he might very well get it. If he hits that finisher, it's going to be over. Undertaker wanted to go for the DDT. Hogan is one move away from getting a finisher. Hogan gets reversed. Undertaker finally, at a very important point in this match, reverses the move, and Hogan, until he hits some move on the Undertaker, won't have a finisher. Now Undertaker pulls his straps down. That usually means one thing. It's the tombstone incoming from the Undertaker. Wants to go for the choke slam. First phase doesn't get reversed. This might be the end of Hogan. He survives. Undertaker should have gone for the tombstone there. Hogan might have resiliency too. And Undertaker 09 survives over Hulk Hogan. That is an impressive victory for the team of Undertaker. Undertaker 98 did the most job. mostly hitting those finishers. Hogan was on the offense for 75% of the match, so no credit taken away from him. Undertaker retains his top position on the Group B table. If you like today's video, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe button, and thanks for watching. Have a really good day.